Gym, dip sets like I'm fucking with Jim. 20 stones in my watch cost a stack and I ain't missing a gym. Overheads, you ain't fucking with them. All my niggas do drive by, circle the block and shoot you again.
10 Toes Down TV.
Nothing into something. No handouts, I don't need nothing. Nothing into something. No matter what, I'm 10 toes down to the shit. They praying on my fall, ain't no way that I'ma quit. I'm coming for it all, I don't wanna have to pick. I want it, I'ma get it. And if I have to bet, I get it on my own. Oh yeah, I can get it on my own. Oh yeah, I can get it on my own. Oh yeah, I can get it on my own. Oh yeah, I can get it on my own. Get it out the mud, turning nothing into something. I'm good on that big love, no handouts, I don't need nothing. I had to be alone just to see how much I've grown. Don't gotta hit my phone, cause I can get it on my own. Yeah, I'm off the scene right now.
Hey yo, the joint is called 10 Toes Down TV.
What up? Y'all know what it is. It's 10 Toes Down TV. Today is a different day. This is a different one. Today I got the pleasure of having Lulu. So Lulu, and where you from?
From Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Vietnam, and I just actually moved here.
Mm-hmm.
As of 2019, and I came here for education. I just graduated and I got a job here in the city. Been working for 2 months. Everything has been great so far. Cannot ask for more.
Oh, okay. So, what are you majoring in school?
So I did biomedical engineering, and I have been doing that for quite a long time, 5 years, and just graduated. Luckily, it got me a job, so now, yeah, sticking to 9 to 5, but trying to keep up with my hobbies. And I do like YouTube. I watch your channel, love your videos.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having me.
It's great to have you here today. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into the pandemic. So when the pandemic hit, how has that affected you?
Well, so when it hit, a lot of things have changed. Because I guess to everybody, especially in the US, they have not experienced anything like that before. And when it hit, I think it was around, in the US, it was around April last year. And I left Vietnam in December 2019. And that time I already know people in the US didn't know that the disease actually got started much earlier. So I think it already started in 2019 in China. Okay. But not a lot of information has been not a lot of people knew about it, because it was just a flu, and everybody thought a new flu appear every day. So they didn't take that very seriously. But when I was in Vietnam at that time, the news has already reported cases in China with people who got infected with this weird pneumonia, and they started to cough, and it got spread very easily. So at that time I left Vietnam. I didn't think a lot about it, because I thought that it would go, or people would come up with a vaccine soon. And at the same time, I was leaving for the US, so I thought it would never get to the US because China was so far away. But apparently it did. In April, I was studying at school, and my school got shut down. People sending out emails saying that school cannot continue. And at one time I thought that Trump was going to send me home, because he said that all the international students would have to go home if they're not studying because school shut down. So a lot of people fought for it. That's ridiculous because there's no way, there's no flights, there's no way that I could leave the country, and my country wouldn't accept me either because I would. At that time, I came from the U.S. And yeah, that would be crazy. But luckily, I gotta stay, and now I'm double vaxxed, still COVID free.
Okay. So how did it affect you as far as how did people treat you as an Asian?
Oh right. Sorry, I went off topic.
No, it's cool. You good? Go ahead.
So how has people treated me? Right. So yeah, again, being Asian in the U.S., I think has always been difficult. But the pandemic definitely has made it more difficult for Asian people, and mostly because of what Trump portrayed the disease as. He said it's a Chinese virus, so it originated from China, but the Chinese that live in the U.S. don't have anything to do with the Chinese living in China, and they're two different people. And I don't know why people would be hating on Asian in the U.S. where it's not related. And there's a lot of incidents where Asian people got hate crimed on, got attacked on the subway, and it's heartbreaking for me as an Asian because.
So have you been affected by that?
I haven't been attacked, but I definitely felt like people would treat me differently because I'm Asian, and they would think that because I'm the cause of the pandemic and I'm the cause of what they had to suffer. And for example, I wouldn't feel as safe as before riding on the train now because I know that Asian people got attacked a lot on the train, and it gave me anxiety a little bit, and it also made me feel very conscious when I wanted to approach people to just make a friendly conversation. I wouldn't know if they would welcome me or they would discriminate me because I'm Asian. And yeah, it has made me feel very unsafe, very conscious of myself, and then it was not a good experience. But
So have you been a victim of any crime since then?
So luckily I haven't got attacked or assaulted, but I definitely got people look at me in a mean way, or they would try to stay away from me, or someone would be like, "You Asian," or like Corona, they'd be yelling at me, and yeah, it happened.
So what about let's go on another level. Relationships. How's your relationships like? Do you date like black guys, white guys? Do you date outside of your race?
I actually haven't dated outside of. I only did it outside my race.
Only
so outside my race.
Oh, so you only dated black guys and white guys. Okay. That's different. Okay. So what's that experience like? Do you get like any backlash from Asians when they see you with a black guy?
I got like they give me the funny look. They would like judge me. Like especially if I walk with someone who's not Asian. They would pass the group of Asian people. Definitely, they would look at me in a funny way and they'd be judging me. But that bothers me. But I couldn't care less about that because I try to surround myself with people who are understanding, and I do have conservative friends, but I try not to share my personal life with them, and I don't think that dating someone who's not Asian should be something. It's not taboo, but like to them it's taboo. It's something that like how dare you?
So how do your parents feel about that? Like if you date me?
Oh, my parents didn't know.
They don't have
No,
no.
I never told my parents about who I dated.
No.
So they have no idea. But had they known
Yeah.
I dated somebody from a different ethnicity, they wouldn't be too happy about it.
No.
Yeah, no.
So then, how did your family like I guess like coming up? How did your family? What did they tell you about black people or white people? No, I know they're not saying too much about white people. What they told you about black people?
Well, honestly, they didn't like say anything about like black people, but like I know that if I would bring a black guy home, they would say something, but like because maybe they assume that I would only date Asian guys,
Okay.
so they don't think that it's something they would even have to go to. They don't have to mention it because that's an assumption.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what's being that you never even dated an Asian before? What it is about other ethnicities, blacks, that you like? Because I know if a black woman see you with a black guy, he's gonna get the look too. You might not notice it, but he knows.
No, I know.
Oh, so you notice it when you
Yeah.
look. Oh, okay. I see people look at me, just me sitting here with you walking past and looking in the car. But what is it about black guys that
No,
you
I
like?
love that because I like.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of things. And black guys have very good qualities. First of all, they have rhythm. You guys have rhythm.
Mhm.
Like a fantastic at music. Have a lot of talents, and I just like the fact that you, black guys are very. They're little hype man. They hype you up, and then they're very supportive, and yeah. And I like the swag. I like
You like the what?
the swag.
The swag?
Yeah.
He likes the swag. Okay. She like the swag. She like the swag. See, y'all, she even know about swag. A lot of y'all don't even know about swag. Okay. So, are you in a relationship now?
No, I'm not.
No?
But it's
Oh, okay.
complicated.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
It's a complicated situation. With a black guy? White guy?
I was an Asian guy for the first time.
Oh, for the first time you get with your own Asian guy. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say your own. You get with an Asian guy and it gets complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 23, turning 24.
23, turning 24. I thought you was going to turn 22 from 23. Okay. All right. So, how's it living here in Brooklyn?
Wow, I've seen nothing like that before.
No?
So yeah, I actually just I was hanging out there,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just funny because across from the street there's a guy speaking French to everybody. He was just yelling in French, and there's a Indian guy delivering from DoorDash speaking Hindi.
Yeah.
And then the moving truck was making weird noise, and I was like, it's chaotic, but it's fun.
It's fun though. You like
Yeah,
it, though,
it's
right?
fun.
Yeah,
I love it.
Okay. So what type of music do you listen to?
Well, so I listen to a lot of different types of music, but I have always liked hip hop.
Hip hop? No. Would you need the parking spot? Okay, hold on. So what type of music you said you like?
Yes, I listen to a lot of things, but I love hip hop.
You love hip hop?
Yeah.
So who's your favorite artist?
We're getting into that. Don't judge me.
I'm not gonna judge you. I'm definitely not gonna judge you. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. Just what type of who's your favorite artist?
So I definitely stand the Queen. I love Nicki Minaj.
What? You
I
like Nicki
love
Minaj?
Nicki Minaj.
Okay. And who else? Mel. Who's your favorite male artist?
So I love ASAP Rocky.
ASAP. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I can see that.
I like ASAP Rocky and
can see that.
Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick
Okay.
Lamar.
And who else? One more female.
One more female. Well, let me see.
Or is it just Nikki?
Well, Nikki, and I recently discovered this girl called Bia.
Who?
BIA.
I don't even know who that
Bia.
is.
Okay, so
I
I
don't know who that
recently.
is. Yeah,
You know
so
that.
yeah, you know more about hip hop than me.
No.
Yeah, you know more hip hop than me.
Yeah, she's new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's new.
So outside of school, this whole pandemic thing and everything, how's everything going as far as with like personally with you?
Yeah.
Your views in life, in community, and with this whole Asian attacks and everything.
What's your question again?
Huh?
What's your question again?
What? The Asian attacks. How do you feel about the Asian attacks that's been going on in the community? Like, do you live in fear?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, when it started, and my family back home too, because
Your family home too?
my family back home got like really worried about me,
Oh, okay.
because I don't really have family in the East Coast, and I'm basically here alone. And New York City, there are a lot of people in New York City, and you cannot expect anything. Anything could happen here, and there are a lot of incidents that happen on the train, and it has been scary for me. And I told you before about how my mom asked me to disguise myself, and been wearing everything possible to cover my face and my hair so people wouldn't know that I'm Asian, because she's really scared, and she asked me to stay home because Asian got hated on since the pandemic has started.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have definitely been living in fear, and I just got robbed. My phone got robbed 2 weeks ago on the train, and that definitely gave me a lot of anxiety. But I couldn't do anything about it, because riding the train is like the only way to commute around here. I don't drive, so it has been difficult. Yeah, but I'm hoping for the best, that it will get better and people will start to understand that like everybody should be treated with kindness. And,
So
yeah.
with the media, and they try to portray it as only black people are attacking Asians. Do you think that's the case?
No, I don't think that's the case. I just think that what has been caught on camera has been like in big cities and at the crowded locations, so people got the camera to record it, how it happened. And you know, the major black population in New York City and in LA and stuff like that, so that's how it got recorded. But apparently Asian got attacked by other races too. So the old lady, the old Asian lady that fought back, the white guy in LA, she beat him up. Like the white guy was trying to assault her, and yeah, so a lot of races have been attacking Asian, but I don't think it's based on race. It's based on like how on people, and how they don't stay informed, and they just do that. I don't know what to say, but it's heartbreaking. I don't know how people can treat people like that.
So let's get into your cooking,
Yeah,
because you like a chef.
I'm not a chef. I'm a home cook.
Well, that food you
I'm
be cooking me looking like it's some chef food.
I'm a proud home cook. Thank you
So
very much.
which one of your favorite dishes that you cook?
My favorite dish is, like, right now I really like seafood. So I mainly make Asian dishes, but I've been getting more into different cuisine. And right now I like to experiment with seafood, so I would make ceviche, a lot of Mexican food, and yeah, trying to make and get into that. Like I work with octopus and different types of seafood. I'm experimenting, and I like to eat in front of camera too. I love food.
So you got a cooking channel?
I don't have a
YouTube?
cooking channel. I have a YouTube channel where I post my personal videos, just eating with my friends.
So what's your channel?
My channel is Lulu Fam, LOU space FAM. So guys, please follow me. It means a lot.
And how about your Instagram?
My Instagram is LouiseFam5. Although it's private, just send
Louise, how you
my
spell it?
follow
Louise,
request.
how you spell it?
LOUISEPHAM5.
Okay. And you got anything else you want to say to anybody?
Well, that's it. Well, thank you for having me to a great conversation.
Okay.
No, definitely my first time to talking in front of camera.
Okay. And I thank you for coming. And with that, we out. 10 toes.